What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and on this Vlogzilla, we're gonna start by saying Happy Godzilla Day to everyone. If you saw my short earlier today, you know my main message for Godzilla Day is enjoy what you enjoy, collect what you want to collect. Don't disparage your fellow collectors for what they like. Whatever makes you happy is what is right for you, and don't ever let someone else get you down for what you enjoy. You know, there's just too much hate in the community, and it's like, it really has no place in this. Collecting isn't a team sport, it's not politics. Just enjoy what you enjoy and let others enjoy what they enjoy. So there you go. That is my message for Godzilla Day. If you haven't seen my short, please check it out. I thought it came out pretty good. But you know, like, Godzilla for real is a major part of my life. I know it's a major part of a lot of my zillions lives out there. You know, my name is Ultrazilla, so that brings a lot of Godzilla fans. I'm sure it brings a lot of Ultraman fans too, and I apologize to all the Ultraman fans out there. Been a little light on the Ultraman stuff this year, but we've had some good things, you know, and this is probably at least a couple of things that's gonna appear on my best of the year from Ultraman. And I gotta tell you, like, that's been a little bit light onto itself over the years. Like, even though I've in the past collected a lot of Ultraman and featured a lot of Ultraman and reviewed a lot of Ultraman, you know, they've failed to make my best of the year, you know, with few exceptions. And this year, there's definitely two that's on my tops of the year. So we're getting there. We're almost there. We're like, you know, a little under 2 months now from determining what my best top 25 of 2025 is going to be. So that should be fun. Something to look forward to. But, you know, enjoy your Godzillas out there, guys. Like I said, it's a big part of this channel. It always will be. I am a Godzilla toy reviewer on top of being a reviewer of other things, too. I mean, I love a lot of things, and that's, you know, I always say it, you know, like, you know, I like to diversify my collection, and if I can help you diversify your collection, that is sweet, you know. And if I can't, I can't. You know, again, enjoy what you enjoy. But if you enjoy Ultrazilla, do keep your mind open a little bit. Try out, you know, other things. Hey, it doesn't have to be something too far off from Godzilla. Watch a Power Rangers video. Watch, you know, something that might be in the wheelhouse. You know, like I say, I like to do kaiju, robots, and more. And it's always been that, and, you know, yeah, like, just support the channel a little bit, and, you know, check out something else once in a while. You definitely help me out, and you help me get more Godzilla toys, ultimately, because the better I do here, the better it is overall. And I gotta tell you, you know, like, lately, me personally, you know, and you guys know I have ups and downs when it comes to you know, work and stuff, and I'm on a down again, and, you know, so I gotta tighten the belt a little bit. Can't get a ton of stuff. We had like a little bit of an opening there where things were doing pretty good, but it closes pretty fast sometimes. And, you know, I'm sad to report that, like, you know, one of the things that came out of this past weekend was, you know, me finding out that there's a lot of people in my position, and a lot of people that you know that are part of the Godzilla community, part of the collecting community, and you know, times are tough, guys. Times are tough across the board. So my heart goes out to everyone being affected by current events, and you know, hopefully we'll get out of this, and maybe 2026 brings you know, better things than 2025. You know, so, you know, hopefully we just move forward and do what we can. You know, like, it is what it is. You know, like, personally, there's been a lot of, like, downs for me and my family in this past year, and it just continued more recently. You know, so, you know, it's taken a lot out of me. Partially why I kind of just was like, the last last Friday and Saturday, no videos from me at all on the channel. I did have a couple of events though, so that was a big part of it, but also because I was just like a little bit run down, I gotta tell you. But we did have Gameraween. I've talked about it here on the Ultrazine News a whole bunch, but Gameraween finally went down. That's the Kaiju Brooklyn Heisei Gamera trilogy movie marathon for Halloween. And we also had a Kaiju marketplace out in front, which I took part of, along with Seismic Toys, along with Dope Pope, along with Respect Studio, I believe it's called. He does really awesome, all kinds of. He's a really cool kaiju artist. Does like pillows and pins and prints. Really, really awesome. So the four of us were out there as the Kaiju marketplace for Kaiju Brooklyn, and it was really good. It was really awesome. I had a really, really good time. It was only about 5 hours or so, that we were out there, and it was awesome connecting with folks again, like a mini Kaiju Brooklyn, like a very, very mini. Everybody that came down was a lot of familiar faces, and we just had a good time chatting throughout the night. And I sold a bunch of things, which is cool. I did sell my the only Gamera piece that I brought was the X Plus, or is it Rocket Pro? I can't remember at this point. But the orange Gamera, I think it went to a good home. So thank you for picking that up. That's really, really cool. I love my Gameras. I'm a huge Gamera fan. Talking about a little Gamera on Godzilla's birthday. It's also Gamera's 60th birthday, and we will do something for Gamera's 60th birthday coming up. Last year we did a top 5 favorite Gamera figures. And I think I'll do another top 5, but maybe a top 5 of other Gamera Kaiju this year. Last year we did, just strictly Gamera figures. So I teased it last year, then maybe we'll do that next year, and I think we're going to be doing that. So do stay tuned for that. It's something to look forward to here on the channel. And you know what? I need other content because, like I said, things are a little tough for me financially right now. I'm scaling back what I buy. I'll tell you the truth, there's not a ton to come out still. I have one thing in my BBTS pile of loot currently, and I actually had 2, but then this past week I because I was trying to scale back and allocate funds in other places, I canceled something on my BBTS pile of loot. I tried to refund it, but before I realized it was there over 7 days, which means you just get credit, I hit that, button, and unfortunately I lost that one product, which was a sale thing that I really wanted. But it's okay, because even though now I have some credit, I think I will put it into multiple things, multiple cheaper things. It wasn't that much. It was less than $50, but there's maybe 3 or 4 items, sale items, really cheap sale items I could put into it that we could feature here on the channel. So that's good, right? Why not? And then ship that out, because other than Haya Toys items, there's not much in my that's coming out that I'm really itching to get right away right now. I hope to get some of those Haya Toys items that are coming out right now. I know Skyla's out overseas, in Asia. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. We'll see how it goes in time. I was hoping to I teased things might be happening with Haya with us again, but it hasn't really moved forward yet, so we'll see how that goes. But hopefully we could get something going again, and hopefully I'll have more items for you guys to see on that front. But getting back to Gameraween, and that was really, really awesome. It gets me hyped for Kaiju Brooklyn coming up next year. The vendor applications are now open, so if you are looking to be a vendor, if you're an artist, if you're a toy dealer, you know, a toy manufacturer, like, you know, anything within the Kaiju community, and you want a table at Kaiju Brooklyn 4 coming up next end of May, go to kaijubrooklyn.com, get an application, and get that going, because it's going to be awesome, guys. You know, I think you've seen me hype Kaiju Brooklyn before. It was great. This like mini one was awesome once again. Like, again, it's always great to connect with folks, new people, old friends. Really, really cool. You know, like, got to chat with like a bunch of folks. Tokusatsu subs, thank you for helping me put up my banner, because Mama Lanty couldn't come till a little later. Ultrazilla Jr., you know, like, helped me out a lot. He was there all day in his Goku costume that Mama Lanty made. And he had a really, really good time, all on its own. Like, you know, his costume got a lot of attention from folks coming by. There was a lot of trick-or-treaters and stuff, and it was really, really fun. Like, I love seeing that stuff. And, you know, like, shout out to Zeke Goji and his dad Spacecraft. Always great to talk to them. Shout out to Ethan's Toy Reviews. You should check out his Godzilla reviews. I will provide a link down below. I always appreciate Ethan's, you know, enthusiasm and knowledge of Kaiju toys. He's young. He's younger than Ultrazilla Jr. And he knows his stuff, and it's really, really cool. So shout out to him. Shout out to his mom. Thank you for everything. You know, Ethan, you got a cool mom there. Listen to your mom. You know, like, and, you know, like, it's always great to connect with folks. It really, really is. I love talking to Dope Pope all the time, you know, get his insights on the industry. You know, we're both artists, and, like, in different ways, but, like, you know, we have a lot of similar, like, things that we struggle with, that we, you know, celebrate. So it's always great to talk to him. It's always great to talk to Chris from Seismic. Do stay tuned. Like, his Kickstarter is coming for The Last Dinosaur. That thing is going to be awesome. We talked about that on the Ultra Z News last week. And do stay tuned, because we are going to be doing an Ultrazilla Live with Chris, and we're going to be talking more about The Last Dinosaur and other things, you know? So stay tuned. It might be this weekend. We're trying to hammer that out. But I do know that he's going to be on, I believe he's going to be on, or someone from Seismic is going to be on, Monsters with Attitude tonight. So check that out. Check out Monsters with Attitude channel. And yeah. So yeah, Gameraween was awesome. That's what I did Friday. Could not post anything. Didn't have anything prepared otherwise. So I hope you had a happy Halloween. Otherwise, you know, like, I could have put together some sort of Halloween, you know, video. But like I said, there's been a lot of life things going on, and I was just drained. And I was like, forget it, not doing anything. And then the following day, I had another event to go to. Steve Rifle did a talk at the Japan Society, you know, about 70 years of Godzilla. And he has a new book out with Ed Godziewski. And it looks amazing. It's a huge book, and it looked fantastic. Me and Ultrazilla Jr. went to that. So thank you first to Robo7 and Kaiju Brooklyn for connecting me with the Japan Society, and Japan Society for inviting me to come. Good to talk to the folks at Japan Society. I hope we, you know, like, the talks were really good, and, you know, I think you might see something with Ultrazilla and Kaiju Brooklyn with the Japan Society, you know, in the future. So that could be awesome, guys. That could be very, very awesome. The talk was really good, informative. And maybe we could get, like, Steve Rifle to come to Kaiju Brooklyn and do a panel there. That would be amazing. But yeah, very, very cool. Like, that's what I did on Saturday. And again, too tired to do anything else. If you could imagine, you know, those two things on top of, like, everything else that's been going on. I'm not gonna get into it. It's just draining, you know. So it's okay sometimes to drop back. It's not like I had something pressing to do. I don't have anything brand new here, although I do have something that at the time of this recording I haven't even like posted on Facebook yet. I mean on Instagram yet. That we got in. I got two things for Ultrazilla Jr. that he, something he's really into. That we are going to review together on the channel. I just don't know when that's going to happen. Hopefully sometime this week. And then we got other stuff to review. If you look right up here, we still have the Astro Megazord that I got this year to review. That's a priority because I like to review everything that I get in a certain year, even though that one isn't brand new either. It's like a few years old. I did get it this year and I want to review it this year. And then, we got a lot of backlog stuff to review all around, because some of that backlog stuff, once I review it, I want to be able to get it on, the eBay store. And, Godzilla fans, do stay tuned to my eBay shop, because there's some stuff that I usually hold back for Kaiju Brooklyn that I'm gonna start putting on the eBay store too. Just gotta get more things sold. Like I said, times are tough. I want to get the eBay shop going more, maybe do some more cons as well, not just Kaiju Brooklyn. I've talked about that before. It's hard to get that going because there's a lot of factors involved, like cost of the con, table cost, and travel cost, and how that's going to factor in. Going to cons is a gamble, like it is, and sometimes you gotta weigh all these things. So, I know in one token I'm telling folks, come, join us at Kaiju Brooklyn, and in the other token I'm like, being a little frugal with it. So, but that's the thing, you have to understand all sides of it, and make your best decision. So, what's next here on the channel? Well, I've mentioned a lot of things already. We got an Ultrazilla Live coming up with Seismic. We have, more backlog reviews. Once I send my, for my BBTS, we'll have that stuff. And then, we're coming up at the end of the year now already anyway, so we're gonna start gearing things towards, I have to start thinking about what the best of the year is. And not just the best of the year, but the top 25 things. And I've gotten way more than 25 things this year, and I usually do. So, it is a tough decision. So those are the things that I'm doing behind the scenes. We got more organizing to do. A lot more. And I would expect 2 more before the end of the year. Even I've, done one recently. You're gonna see another one pretty soon, because still missing that ball joint that we were looking for. If you didn't see my last organizing, please do. Those are fun little looks into what the struggles of a toy collector that's also a reviewer is. So things get a little nuts here, but we keep going forward, and we try to have fun doing so. And try to keep things in a positive light as much as I possibly can, or else I would go nuts. I don't think of, slowing down on new stuff for now is, crazy. It hurts the channel a little bit, but if you guys help support me and, watch some extra videos that you might not watch, be open to seeing what, other toys are out there. Because you know what, the more toy knowledge you gain by looking at other stuff, the more you could, distinguish, a really good toy and a really bad toy from, things that are, objectively speaking, it's hard to be objective. I always talk about this, right? But, it's good to understand how toys work to help you understand, what makes a good toy, what makes a bad toy. And when you watch other videos, you're like, oh, that's how that works, and that's how that works, and maybe you gain some knowledge. So for anyone that wants to do more, even toy reviews, watch other things, watch other videos, not just the thing you are into. Whether you're just into Godzilla, or you're just into Transformers, let's say, watch the other things, because you'll learn a little bit more about how toys work. And that's what makes it fascinating for me, and it makes it educational for me to cover so many different things, is I feel like I gain that experience and get better and better as I go. And I think I have. We're almost doing this 10 years now. And I think I have. And I think, you know, like, when I do a show like Gameraween, when I do a show like Kaiju Brooklyn, and people that watch the channel talk to me, like, you know, I feel like that respect comes to me, and people appreciate what I do, and that's awesome. You know, that's always awesome. You know, like, I really enjoy that interaction, and enjoy hearing that, you know, I do help folks, and that's awesome. That really, really is. So, yeah, like, you know, watch all that stuff too, and help support the channel if you can. That's all I ask for, you know, like, I don't have, like, all the other things, Patreons and channel subs and all of that. I just want you guys to watch, you know, like, and support that way. That would be the best for me. And there you go, guys. That is it. That'll be the Vlogzilla. I've gone through everything I really want to get through. Thanks to everyone that does support the channel, and you know, do check out those channels. I said, check out, you know, Ethan's Toy Reviews. Check out Zeke Goji's channel. Like, I've talked about Zeke before. He was with Ultrazilla Jr. on his, you know, on the toy panel, on the kids and kaiju panel at the last Kaiju Brooklyn. You know, check out Kaiju Brooklyn on all socials, and, you know, if you are one of those things, if you'd like to get a table, you know, definitely contact us. And there you have it. Like, you know, keep enjoying your Godzillas, because again, it is Godzilla Day. Go watch a movie. Go play with your toys, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and do it. Enjoy. And there you have it. Thanks for watching this Vlogzilla. Till next time, peace out, peeps.